Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this video we will be doing a unboxing and review on the WE 5.1 high capper. It is the 5.2K variant of the high capper. First of all, get your basic WE box, as you do with all. Simple, but does its job. So, let's get that open. Side. First thing, you get your manual. Your standard manual, which is written in Chinglish. Let me show you that. It's written in Chinglish. It does have pictures, so if you can't read it and you do need to find out how a feature of the gun works, there are pictures and you get it. Find one with actually. There you go. There you go. It tells you the basic things: how to operate the gun, how to split the gun, break it down. Yeah. Cool. Move that to the side. Let's get the box back in frame. So in the box, simply, you get your magazine, your gun, and below that you actually get an Allen tool as well. So we'll start off with the magazine. This is WE standard high cap magazine. It's obviously fit for the 5.2. It can take longer magazines to give. The gun can take longer magazines to give that extended look, as long as it's part of the high cap series, and as long as it's not smaller than this magazine. This magazine, as far as I'm aware, holds 27 plus 1, obviously plus 1 being in the chamber. I will check that. If I'm wrong, I'll put that on the screen now, but I think it's 27 I think this can hold. These are really good on gas. They have a massive gas reservoir there. And I've actually not had too many problems with these mags in the past, with any high capper mag. They haven't seemed to be leaking. They have the plastic butt plate at the bottom, so if you drop it, the entire entrance valve isn't going to explode, as the 1911 ones do on the odd occasion, the classic 1911s. So yeah, pretty decent magazine. WE do a good job when it comes to that. So next up, actually let's put that on the table. Put that next up, because I'll show you some operation of the gun. We got the gun, so let's move that to the side. Let's get that out of frame, like that. So here is the gun. So it's like your any standard high capper. It's actually part of the standard high capper series. It's not a special, like it's not part of the Dragon series or the Dinosaur series, just your standard high capper. But recently, the market of airsoft pistols has been flooding with high cappers, and as you probably know on our channel, we like to use exotic weaponry. For instance, the Deagle, stuff like that, the Desert Eagle. We like to go exotic or different. And the one thing that stood out about this high capper that not a lot of high cappers have is the potato masher. So this, and I believe one of the Dragon high cappers actually are the only high cappers that have the potato masher, and although it doesn't change the performance of the gun at all, it does look very cool and quite intimidating. It's a really cool feature of the gun. Really cool compensator. And obviously you have your standard slide vents here on both sides. I'll show you there. Like that. You have your standard, wait for the camera to focus, 0.45 ACP at the top there. And yeah, oh, and also your really cool looking slide grooves there, grips for when you're racking the gun, which do help actually, especially if you're not wearing gloves. Really helps with that grip. So first of all, I'll start off with the features of the gun. So your standard features, most of them are standard, some of them not so much. For instance, the potato masher. You get a 20mm Picatinny rail on the bottom to add your flashlights, lasers, stuff like that. PQ units, if you're so inclined. You have your standard safety, which is ambidextrous, which I will come to a point in a minute that I actually have a problem with these safeties, but I'll come to that in a minute. You have your skeletonized trigger. You have, as I say, your 0.45 ACP markings. You have your skeletonized hammer, which is meant to reduce on weight, which, whatever. And your cool slide grooves as well, which just adds to design. Your sights that you're stuck with this gun, the standard sights anyway, are standard post iron sights. Really nice. They're really emphasised. This post here, really easy to see through them. And the back sight, the two posts, is adjustable for elevation, not windage, but elevation. Don't believe it's adjustable for windage. No, that's not. Just elevation. And obviously your standard, what you have on every 1911, mag release there, and your slide catch there located on the left side of the gun. Now, I was talking about a problem that I have with the safeties on not just this gun, any high capper in fact. I've had situations on two high capper WE high cappers in which the right hand side safety has actually fallen off, so that's the ambidextrous one. Now, I can't guarantee it's going to happen on this gun, might not, might be fine, but I'm just saying two of the high cappers that I've dealt with have had that problem. The standard left side one, your standard safety, stays on perfectly fine, but for some reason this one seems to fall out, and it, no matter how many times you put it back on, it will just stay off. It will just keep coming off again. Not a big issue, but you know, it's something. Another little kind of dig, like little complaint. If I had to say anything bad about the gun, this would be it. Not anything big, doesn't affect the performance of the gun, but it is something little. And it's the fact that this little sticker here, well, no, this little badge here, I should say, is actually a sticker. It would have been really nice if WE actually made that like a metal plate of some sort, or even plastic, that matter. It's just a shame because it looks really cool, but it is going to come off, which is quite a shame. This is a fresh gun, so it will eventually come off. But again, not anything big. Gun still looks really cool. I bet even without it, it still looks really cool. Just a little nitpick. If I had to say something bad about the gun, that would be it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. It's quite a nice weighted gun. Entire slide is made out of metal. Entire lower receiver is made out of metal. Grips are plastic. That's probably about it. That's the only thing that's plastic. Everything else is metal, so it's actually quite weighty, and especially when the magazine's inserted, adds quite a nice bit of weight. I'll show you now the action of the gun. Oh, got a racket. There you go. Got a really nice action to it. Really nice. You can see it in there. And the front unit is separate to the back. So when you want the hop-ups adjusted inside of here, there'll be a wheel on the bottom of that, just underneath there on the inside. So the way you break it down is you would take this first bit off, which you do by unscrewing the Phillip there, which is weird because other high cappers have a Allen key normally, and the gun's actually supplied with, get it out, the gun is actually supplied with an Allen key, which suggests that would be the case, but for some reason it's not. It's a Phillips screwdriver. So you undo that, that comes off, put that down, you then align, let me show you. You then align that slide notch there with that little hole, just there, and then you push the button on the other side, that one there. The slide catching comes out, the gun slide goes forward, turn it upside down, and as I said, just around here on the inside will be your hop-up adjustment. So as per normal, we'll be doing a shooting review on this gun. I couldn't find, as much as I looked around, I couldn't find a manufacturer FPS quote. So when we do the shooting review, which shouldn't take too long, we will chrono it in front of the camera to show you the FPS. We'll also be shooting at some targets, about 30 to 40 yards, to show you the kind of accuracy and spread that it has at them engagements. And just showing you, how the gun operates on gas and all that. Just how the kind of hard stats behind the gun. So if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more videos like this, more unboxing reviews, like and subscribe and comment in the comments any suggestions that you have to make the series better, and stay tuned for the shooting review that should be coming soon in the next couple of weeks. So if you did enjoy, like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.